Hey there gang, and welcome to your very first Livewire tutorial. Okay then my friends, in this series we're going to be diving into Livewire, which is a really nice Laravel package to help us create dynamic and interactive user interfaces without ever leaving PHP, and it also means we don't have to reach for a separate front-end library like React or Vue. It's a bit like using Blade templates on steroids, and it comes baked with a bunch of different features to help us easily make interactive UI components like forms, tables, charts, and all that kind of stuff. And these Livewire components can react to user events like button clicks or form submissions by sending a request to the server and then updating only the parts of the page that it needs to in response. So it gives us a really nice way to create these kind of dynamic and reactive interfaces using PHP, all the time staying within the Laravel ecosystem. Now, the way that these Livewire components work is by splitting the logic and the view into two separate files. We have a PHP component class for all the component logic, and also a Blade template file for the component view, which gets rendered to the browser. And these two different parts of the component can work together to create that interactivity, which we're going to see later on in the course. We'll also be making a small project throughout the rest of this series, which looks something like this. It's a book directory that lists a bunch of different books, and they all come from a SQL database and then get output to the browser. We can delete books by clicking on these buttons right here, and when we do that, that book also gets removed from the UI as well as from the database. We can also do a live search of the books up here, which then filters what we see on the page. And we can update our name right here. What website doesn't need one of those? And we can also add new books as well by going to the other page right here. So this project is what we're going to be working towards, and it's going to highlight quite a lot of the useful Livewire tools and features that we can use. I've also created course files for each lesson in the series, which you can find by going to this GitHub repo right here. It's called Livewire Crash Course, and I'm going to leave the link to this repo down below the video. Now, to download the code for a specific lesson, you just need to select that lesson from the branch dropdown, for example, lesson 4, and then just hit the code button over here. Once you've done that, you can download a zip folder for that code for that lesson. Now, to get us started, I've already created a bare bones Laravel application along with a book model, a migration file for the books table, and a seeder file which we'll run in a moment to populate the table with fake book records. By the way, if you're completely new to Laravel and all of this means absolutely nothing to you, then I would highly recommend checking out the Laravel for Beginners course first of all, because that course runs through the foundations of building Laravel apps from scratch, including migrations, models, seeders, and all of that fun stuff. So if we open the books migration file, we can see that each book record has all of these different fields, including the author, the book title, and the rating of the book. And then inside the seeder file, you can see that we use a book factory to seed 20 book records. Now, inside that book factory, you'll notice that I'm using the fake API to make some fake values for each one of those book fields. Okay, so now let's run the migration file to create the table, and to do that we can open the terminal and we're going to type php artisan migrate, and then after that we'll also add the seed flag to say that we want to run the seeder file as well. Now I'm using SQLite, which is a file-based SQL database, but if you're using something else, that's completely fine. For me though, I can open that database file inside the database folder and I can view the tables inside it. Now, one of those tables should be the books table, which I can click on to see all of those fake book records. Awesome. Okay, so aside from the database setup, this Laravel project is pretty much completely blank. We do have a welcome view down here inside the views folder, which just contains a very bare bones template for the welcome page. And we've got a route for this view in the routes file, which is just for /. And actually, I have added one more thing to this project, which is a CSS file that you can find inside the CSS folder. It's also hooked up to the welcome view inside the head tag right here. And the reason I made this CSS file is so the project looks a little bit nicer in the browser, because Livewire doesn't come with any pre-made or styled components. It just provides us with the tools to do that ourselves. Alright then, so the next thing we need to do then is install Livewire into this project. So I'm on the Livewire site and I'm going to click on this Start Here button to see how we get started. And you'll see down here we can install Livewire into a Laravel application by using Composer. and we say composer require livewire /livewire. So I'm just going to copy that. Also notice this thing down here, PHP artisan make livewire and then counter. This is how we make a component, and we're going to come to that later as well. All right, and then back in the project, I've opened up the terminal. I'm going to paste this command in, composer require livewire /livewire, and I'm going to press enter to install this package. All right, so now that's installed, we also need to run another command, which is npm run dev. And the reason we do that is because if we take a look at the package.json file, you can see that this script right here runs Vite, and Vite is what serves up the static assets for us like CSS. So if we didn't run this, we're not going to see the web page styled. So let's press enter to spin up this Vite server. And now in a browser, we can see the starter project in its full glory. Now I'm using Herd to run this Laravel application, which is why I can use this web address up here in the address bar to view this project, which is just the project name.test. And if you want to learn more about Herd, how to use it to spin up and serve Laravel applications, then definitely check out that Laravel beginners course, which I mentioned, and we're going to leave the link to that down below the video. Alright then, so now we've got Livewire installed, let us make our first Livewire component in the next lesson.